guys. Welcome up. I wanted to do a weekly. Oh, just missed a phone call. From who? From who? Where the frick do I need to follow up there? Okay. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Selena Gomez again. How proud I am to be yours. Good for you. Forget which one. Stretch, Sheldon. Stretch, buddy bear. Stretch. Okay. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Okay. I wanted to do a weekly. I got a robe on. I mean, not a robe, a blanket. It's chilly. It's chilly here in New England, and I don't want to put pants on yet. So, I'm not down to wear freaking pants right now. Granted, no, this is my Shiva lingam. This thing is amazing. I finally had a chance to connect with it after all this time. I was really careful after my healing with my approach towards crystals. Believe it or not, guys, I didn't my lotion. Remember I said I had a lotion? I was going to keep it for, here it is. I was going to keep it for just this. It's one of the most powerful stones in the universe, but a lot of people like to surround themselves in like crystals and this and that. Like, I was prompted to stay away from them, like not even hold my crystals for days. So I don't know what that was about. Just powers, energies, negativity, surgical supplies, maybe metals. I'm not really sure the reasoning behind it. I know some people will get right out of surgery and go right for like that type of stuff. Spirit was like, nope. I didn't even hold my quartz. So I connect with quartz the most. This is a different type of quartz. I've never connected to a stone like this before, ever. It's so powerful. And I waited a long time for this particular black stone. It's like the rarest one out of the Shiva. I don't know why I said that with an but I talked about it with you guys one day. The way I connect to this, like, is like nothing I've ever connected to. Shiva lingam. It's just Hinduism. It's a Hindu. It's from India. Cam, hi. You can find them. It's harder to get the black ones. It's usually like a waiting list, and you got to make sure like the person, like it can't be shipped out like that. It has to like, it's like customs. It's got to come with people. It's a thing to it, but It's literally the most powerful stone I've ever held. And it's linked to the god Shiva. But when I first held this, I it's like it's Kundalini too. It opened my feet chakra all the way down to my feet. I saw blue. It gave me snake eyes. I saw through snake eyes. Um, I know Shiva did have a daughter, um, Manaza, I believe is how you say it, goddess of snakes. Um, he was also known to create that daughter from his mind, Manza. I don't know much about the history, but it was I've always seen snakes here and there in visions and meditation, but this literally gave me snake eyes. Like I was opening my eyes and I knew I was looking out of the eyes of a snake. It was wild. Wild. So I've been watching a lot of things on it too. People can get addicted to these stones too, guys, because it's like that Kundalini awakening. It's like you want more and more, and you feel the power, and you feel source. This is known from like 900. Is it 900 BC? Like a meteorite shower. Like the first night I connected with this, I saw the snake that represents like the Kundalini, but I saw a mammoth, like a woolly mammoth, guys. Like I cried like a fucking baby when I first connected to this stone. Oh, it was, and when I first connected, they were putting leis and flowers around me as if they were bowing down and worshiping me. Because, well, I don't know why. But there's something about this stone that's attached to like a miracle. I'm not really sure. I know their temples are known as miracle temples. It's not like a miracle was bestowed upon me, but it's like I don't know. His daughter used to be really good with miracles too, as like I don't know. I felt like it was more of like a reciprocation of a welcome, but they typically don't welcome you like that. So there was just a very strong connection. And a majority of people that hold these stones, big or small, you don't want to go too big. If you go 6 to 9 or 6 to 10, 6 to 8 inches, the most powerful stone in the world. But I stuck to a 4-inch because typically women are not even supposed to hold this stone. Spirit was like, yeah, no fucking way. Like, no, this stone is meant for you. You can now. They say it's okay. If you're unmarried, you really shouldn't. But because I was explaining to this stone, like if you have this stone, you should really worship Shiva. And I was explaining, I'm like, look, I don't necessarily worship gods, but I have a lot of beliefs and a lot of love for a lot of gods. So please don't get offended if I like don't worship you like that. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. So the way, guys, I'm telling you, you can get these on Amazon, the little brown ones for like $5. And those ones, are coming from that particular river. It's the only river they come from in the world, guys. In India. And it's a worshipped river. I've never experienced anything like it. I'm still connecting with it. You can use it for kundalinis. You can use it for healing. A lot of people use it for Reiki. Me personally, they want me to use it right now as if I would use like my quartz. Honestly, the best $5 you ever spend on Amazon, guys. I'm not freaking shitting you. There's no question I wouldn't invest in one of these stones. Typically, now this is black, right? But it's, I almost said it pistos. I'm trying to get like images for you. Typically, it's like a browner stone, and they come, so hard to see. So hard to see like that. It's like, maybe if I make it bigger, it almost looks like a bean. Okay. It's Shiva Libram, and again, you can find it everywhere on Amazon. It comes from the Nevada River, in India. They just started allowing the black ones to come out of the country. Oh, they're amazing, Heather, right? Aren't they just amazing? You have one, right? There's nothing like it. I waited a long time for the black one. I know I could have got these particular ones anywhere. They just, every time, yeah, they're amazing. Every time, the black ones are really rare because it has to do with the meteorite, okay? So every time they would find a black one and it was a good size one, it always went to the temples no matter what. They just started allowing the black one out of the country. I'd say maybe in the last couple years. I got mine from a small local store, not local to me, but a store like that. I'm trying to, hold on, buy again, I'll tell you. But I waited, I think, like 8 months, because it's, they only can go in so many times and take particular stones out. This particular store, and it was on Amazon. Someone told me about it. I believe in this one. I'll tell you the name. It was the stone. Again, guys, I waited 8 months. Polished by local villagers who rub them with mud and special oils to bring out their luster. After many months and years of tireless traveling, negotiating with our Indian partners, had finally shipped a small collection of Shiva ones in different sizes. So this particular store, there's I trust this one. Spirit trusts this one. I am so picky when it comes to where I get my stones. I also rely on Spirit and my pendulum, guys. Shit. Trying to. I'm trying to find the link so I can share the link with you. Morning. Like their shop, they only have certain things. Like, I don't know what that is. They all come with certificates. But this is their shop, so it's certain stones. Oh, they do have one available. This is a large one. That looks like a 6 to 9 inch though. It's a 6 inch. Typically, you shouldn't have a 6 inch in the home. You should really only be working with the 4 inch and smaller. But of course you can. The bigger, the more powerful. I don't have that particular one. I definitely want one, but I can find that in a crystal shop. I wasn't gonna come across the black one in a crystal shop. They have tiny little ones for $8. They're very reasonably priced, guys. I only paid like $40. Um, but they can go into the hundreds. So even me talking over it is activating my throat chakra, but I've never felt anything like it. Like it activated my feet chakra. My feet chakra were the first things that opened. Okay. I'm trying to find a link to this particular store because Spirit really likes them. And they sent me a little gift, a personal card. They travel to India. They travel to 3 countries 3 times a year, and then decide what they want, and then they have the person ship it back. But yeah, you can't ship these without certification certificates. It's, so the chances of you finding one, you could find one in a local store. Actually, don't get me wrong, but they are a lot easier to come across. Looks like they have one right now for 18. So it looks like they have 2. But it's known to be the most powerful stone on the universe. And the black ones is just, again, I'm trying to find the exact definition, but it's very protective. They're very protective of the owner and only recently been allowed out of the country. So that was in 1919. That was in 2019. But look, you can get the little ones for like $3. It's associated to enlightenment, Kundalini, power, sexual healing. This does represent the yogi, like the egg. It is very sexual energy. So you got to be careful with the bigger stones too, because you can get sidetracked. How can you not when it's meant to trigger certain stuff? But it's the rarest color. But you got to be careful. It's another stone in India that begins with an S that you don't ever want in your home either. But it's a very sacred stone. Black Shiva is the most protective, surrounded by its owner, and recently been allowed outside. Has been allowed to be used outside of Hindu temples. Typically, they would have it indoors. It brings a higher state of awareness. You know how people do the mushrooms and certain stuff? Like, you can reach certain levels through that stone. But healing benefits sexual energy, trauma, back pain, prostate disorders, helps with trust, menopause, emotional pain, menstrual cramps, infertility, all sorts of stuff. It's linked to Scorpio. It also represents earth, wind, fire, and storm. The identities is a goddess stone. It's one of the hottest. I'm telling you, it is so worth the money. Like if I was to sell things on like my website, I would find like a reputable place, and I would sell these. There's no question. I would sell these in a heartbeat for the same exact price. You're only paying for shipping. I'm not trying to swindle anybody. There's just I can't tell you the feeling. I forget why the inch and the diameter. You should always face it to the north too. But a lot of people, guys, can't handle this stone. This is not a stone for an average day person. Like, this is not a stone that I'd let my kid just pick up. Like, this stone was actually near my bed when Mia slept down here. And I went to a friend's house over the weekends, and I told her, like, you can admire the stone, but don't touch this stone. It's a very protective stone. Okay. And I'd only just started connecting with it. So it's a very spiritual stone, connecting to the crown chakra, carrying lots of energy. It opens the lower chakra. It's known to open the lower chakras as well. The biggest and most powerful one is 12 feet long. And that's obviously in the temple. So there is differences between the regular stone and the black stone. Spirit just wanted me to go with the black stone. But it is a stone that needs to be taken care of. I was trying to find one particular article, but I came across it like months ago. I was just kind of hoping it might pop up. Why is Shiva like one of the most powerful stones? It's what's in it too. It says Chevrolet. How did Shiva type in the Chevrolet? You can hear about people's like Kundalini awakenings. Like, it's insane. Like, it will go from a warm tingling to your feet, to your thigh. It feels like a massage. And then when it works up to the sexual organs, guys, I know why people get addicted to them. Incredibly strong connection with the original creation, giving them the most powerful stone, resonation of the elements, including earth, wind, and fire. And it's the longest stone, one of the longest stones recorded that's been around. I mean, honestly, when I connected with this stone, I saw a woolly mammoth. Like, I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, holy shit. Because it's a meteorite. It was a meteorite. So that's why there's lots in the river, but they don't want to take them out of the river. It was like one of the biggest meteorites. I don't know if it was the meteorite that took out certain stuff, but it's the most powerful stone. You can use the Kundalini awakenings. Like, people who do Reiki, I don't know why it keeps doing that to me. They even find it intimidating to use because you never know how someone's body is going to react to it. But it's got a lot of tantric energy. It's just amazing, guys. It is the best $3 you will ever pay off of Amazon. I'm not shitting you. Go get one of the little stones. I want to look for the brown one at a local stone store. I'm gonna call and see which ones particularly carry this stone and where it's from. But it's the perfect union of masculine and feminine energies. I can't find it. Bummer. But you can do your own work, your own research. There's another one, a 14-foot, which is the most powerful one outside of the temples too. It's like black granite, and it's only half lingam. So there's so many different type of crystals and molecules. Like, there's holes in it. Like, when I first held this, I kind of freaked out a little bit. It's almost like I was going inside of this stone or in a casket, but I was in a cave. And it kept getting tighter and tighter, as if like the casket was going to close. And I was like, all right, just breathe, Courtney, just breathe. And I was fine. And then it occurred to me, like, I climb inside of this stone. Like, I literally go inside of the stone, right? So I knew it was safe to go in here, but I knew there was something in here. There's something very sacred in here. I don't know what it is, but I can sense it. And I saw the color blue, which is associated with that particular god. It is an absolutely beautiful stone, worth the investment. I'm actually just started a few things. Do you have anything later on in the afternoon? There was one more thing. Let me see if I can find. You want to pair this stone too with something, guys. I just haven't decided which particular stone. Is that moving? I feel like I keep seeing it rolling. It's messing with me. Here's a 5-minute one. Let's see if I can skirt through it a little bit. And then I want to do a weekly read. Jade's coming by around 10, so I didn't want to start the other reads yet. But I wanted to use these cards.
The meaning and spiritual properties of these lovely stones. They are a type of jasper found in rivers, which naturally form the stones into egg shape through the movement of water. They are said to be representative of masculine energy from the shape of the stone, and of female energy from the patterns on the stone. No two lingam stones are exactly the same, and there is a special stone for every person on Earth. They are that unique and that varied in their variety. Lingam stones help to balance the reproductive system. They are also beneficial for reproduction. The stone will help to balance the spine and relieve back pain. It will help to balance the fluids of the body and regulate the flow of energy throughout the body. Lingam stones balance the masculine and feminine energy and help to initiate action. It represents the harmony between opposites and restores balance. Lingam stones are helpful for balancing sexuality and sexual trauma. It can help you to release and let go of that which you've outgrown, and it helps you to welcome your truth and discover your best life. Lingam stone is connected with all of these chakras and can help to activate Kundalini energy, which flows up the root chakra, activating all the chakras. And the astrological sign for a lingam stone is Scorpio. Lingam stones have been revered as holy stones for thousands of years. It's said that they were first created by a meteorite hitting the Earth 14 million years ago, and then the shape was formed by the rocks tumbling in the river over time. In ancient times, lingam was a symbol of divine energy or of universal creative energy from which all things are manifest. The stone represents the two stages of creation.
Actually, a lot of people use this stone for manifestation. Like, it's almost instant manifestation if it's a practical manifestation, guys.
Nadha, which means sound or name, and Bindu, which means form. Nadha is represented as a line, and Bindu is symbolized by a disc as seen on one of the lingam stones. These stones are sacred to Shiva, a deity in the Hindu faith, and the markings on Shiva's forehead are represented here. It is also believed that the first lingam stones were an embodiment of nature. It is also said that the sacred Sankara stone in the Indiana Jones movie, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, more specifically, was a lingam stone. Lingam stones can be found in the Narmada River region in India at Ankar, one of India's seven sacred sites. Lingam stones are formed from sedimentary rock, including layers of green, gray, and red colors, and are unique to that area of the Narmada River. They are gathered for one day, once every year, at the start of monsoon season, where the river is especially low. Only people who have ancestral rights to go on land are allowed to collect the rocks, and then they are typically polished by hand. The price of the stone is usually reflect the size and quality of the stone. Find your own unique lingam stone by feeling for the one stone that resonates with your soul energy. Once you have your stone, you can use it in meditation and balance your energy by following appropriate guided meditations. Keep with you to remind yourself of your truth and your connection to the universe. I hope you have enjoyed today's video on lingam stones.
Wow, believe it or not,
dropping a like on this video.
I mean, it was a nice video, but there's so much more to those stones that was left out. Shockingly enough, I'm actually really surprised. Here's a 3-minute one.
Hello and welcome to my Crystal Education Series. I'm Krista Mitchell, author of Change Your Energy, Healing Crystals for Health, Wealth, Love, and Luck. And in this series, I'm going to be sharing with you guys practical, effective ways of working with crystals based on my decades-plus experience as a professional crystal healer and spiritual teacher in New York City. So without ado, today I am talking about Shiva lingam. Shiva as in the god Shiva lingam. This is pretty much, bar none, this is the stone to carry with you on a daily basis, to meditate with. Okay, wear it in the form of a pendant, a smaller one, obviously, in the form of jewelry. If you're working on following your intuition, trusting your intuition, Shiva lingam is amazing because it boosts your intuition. It boosts your connection, both to your soul guidance and the divine, while at the same time grounding it in your experience. So it's much easier to really hear, kind of filter through all the doubting thoughts, negative thoughts, and whatever else, and really hear your intuition and feel in your gut that it's the right thing and to follow it. So wear Shiva lingam for that. You could also wear Shiva lingam to boost your energy. Whenever I was feeling tired, run down, whatever else, when I was working in New York City, I'd always grab a smaller piece of Shiva lingam, either pop it in my bra, in my pocket, or just hold it while I was commuting. And it really helped to boost my energy, to give me the energy and the stamina that I needed to get through the day. You can meditate with Shiva lingam for grounding, for centering, for balancing of your energy. It helps to balance your energy both emotionally. It also helps to balance if you're feeling one or the other, too much yin, too much yang, too much masculine energy.
Oh, did she just say it properly? Holy shit. As the first American I've ever heard say that shit properly. Let me just go back 5 seconds. Congratulations. I already love her.
It also helps to balance if you're feeling one or the other, too much yin, too much yang, too much masculine energy, too much feminine energy.
I love her.
Bring yourself
Thank
back
you.
to a place of center and balance. It's excellent. Again, meditating with it or wearing it to help boost your confidence. And also, here's a little tip, again, coming back to commuting. If you find that you're tired a lot or drowsy and not always being focused and present while you're driving, either have a bigger piece of this in your car or wear it, or just even hold it while you're driving to help you stay more focused and alert and safe on the road. So that's
And make sure you connect with your stone before you start putting in your car, please.
Shiva lingam. To read the text from this video and to see more pictures of Shiva lingam, go to my website at krista-mitchell.com, where you can also learn more about my online crystal healer certification course that is registering now. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments below or email me at krista@mitchell.com. And if you want to learn more about how to work with crystals in your life on a daily basis, pick up my book, Change Your Energy, Healing Crystals for Health, Wealth, Love.
Hello, my friends. It's been a while since I've come on here to share.
Krista Mitchell is the same one.
Really involved in my Lightworker program and in
What else does she do?
these new evolving ways of working with
Obsidian.
crystals
So
that
she
have
works
just
with crystals.
been overhauling my practices.
There's only one other person that I absolutely love
So
with crystals. Let me.
Talking about Shiva lingam. Shiva as in the god Shiva lingam. This is pretty much, bar none, this is the stone to carry with you on a daily basis, to meditate with. Okay, wear it in the form of a pendant, a smaller one, obviously, in the form.
There's one other one. She does crystals on here. This is how, for those who are newbies, when I used to say I was obsessed with tarot, that's everyone I used to follow. Okay. So, and now I watch one. And that's when I can. And I just really watch the astro charts, not so much the tarot. I can't really relate to it like that anymore. Not the way I did. Okay, so crystal. There was one woman on here. There was one woman on here that I absolutely loved. She's gone. She left YouTube. She was a Wiccan. Harmony Nice. If you guys ever want to go back a year ago, she works with crystals and certain stuff. Her personality, it was Harmony Nice. Her last video was a year ago. She is absolutely amazing. You can still find stuff on there. And I'm just trying to see if I can quickly find the other woman I liked with crystals. I started with crystals. Is it Hibiscus Moon? Healing Gems. I wondered, yeah, I think this is it. How to choose certain crystals. All right, Hibiscus Moon. I'm almost positive this is her. Let me just see the personality real quick.
Hey there, I'm Hibiscus Moon.
Yeah.
So do you ever wonder how to choose your crystal? Well, today I'm going to give you 3 methods for releasing that confusion.
So it's her. And I think that's the only other one that I would like recommend. But I mean, I wasn't on YouTube for crystals, you know? She's doing great. I have a lot of clients here too. There's like 10 clients on here that are readers. Yeah, I think that's all I can think of right now. So, yeah. But this stone is amazing, guys. I mean, even on Amazon. Even my energy over the time of handling this stone would even affect like a masculine's energy, like sexually, but in a very positive way. But that's like, I think that's what she was trying to say. It depends on what you want to use it for. Like that was the least of my anything. It was more for me, the fact that it was coming from that sacred river and the meteorite all those years ago and stuff like that. The roots. You would have to channel this a certain way to get what you want out of it, but you could absolutely do that. There's no question. That might work. I'll let you know within an hour or so. If you give it away before then, that's okay too. We'll work with the next time. Also, you leave for the Vietnam on the 7th, correct? So does that mean my appointment is the 9th? I mean the 5th? Bruce is leaving. I wanted to get my nails painted, dip, and just start again. But like some of them are like so strong. And then other ones I could just bend like the weaker, like my more prominent fingers. So I was like, I don't really want to do the tip thing until they grow. I just wanted to kind of go and get some dip on them and let them grow out. But I need at least 2 weeks before he leaves. Because if I get my nails done before that, it's not really worth it to me. Because he's closing down the shop for 3 weeks. I can go 3 weeks.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah.
What's the matter? Doesn't sound like nothing. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm feeling better. Surgery went good.
Mm-hmm.
Is my appointment on the 5th?
Mm-hmm.
Are you home? Are you at work? Are you at work?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to check it out for you?
Huh?
Check it out for you?
Well, no, I think it's the 5th. I just want to make sure it's practical for me to come in, have them done, and then in enough time frame. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll try for the 2:15. Yeah. Do you have anything a little later? No?
You have to go to an office?
No, I don't gotta go to the doctors. I want to do YouTube. Jade's coming. Get Kim home. I mean, kid. Yeah, just stuff like that. So, I kind of overdid it yesterday. I shouldn't have walked as long as I did, and so I'm just kind of like trying to like be good about it. So, anything later today? No. No. Okay. What is the latest?
2:45 the latest.
2:45. Okay, I'll let you know within an hour if that works for me then.
Okay.
I'll try to make it work.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks. Bye. Wow, his energy was low. No, you can come through the front door. That was weird. Jade, I'm leaving now. Do I need to go through the garage or the front door? Like, what? That was a very strange question. What was up with Bruce? I don't even know if I want to go today, actually. I kind of felt like his energy was, like, low. Okay. Maybe I'll just do this and then take that appointment. What's the date? Yeah, you felt that too. Yeah. Spirit said it was okay to go though. I don't know what's up with that. If he was distracted, I don't know what was up with that. I could tell he's got a lot on his mind. Typically he's like quick. That was very so yeah, this was honestly the best investment you can make, guys, honestly. And you can get it extremely reasonably priced because there's a lot of myths and stuff behind it and legends. Like if you overprice somebody for this stone, like they worry about like curses and certain stuff, you know what I mean? So for people who really respect the religion and certain stuff and, you know, the stones they choose to sell and export, they, you can find these relatively cheap. There's no question. You know, universal stuff like this was meant to be, you know, affordable. So, I'm going to use some of these for weekly energy. I don't know why I got pulled to these. This seems like it shouldn't even go with this. This particular deck, guys, sexuality. This particular deck, this is more like, it's called the Hidden Truth Oracle, but I always linked it to like if somebody has something to say, and I typically don't like to read like that, but there's something this deck wants to say. So before I start weekly, and before Jade gets here, I'll see what these want to say, and then we'll go into like a weekly. Ooh, 47. 7 is a very spiritual number. So whatever these want to say is either linked to the 47. But I did say before I start weekly, I wanted to do this. Let me just ask Spirit. All right, it's connected to this message. How proud I am to be yours. That's the first song that came out. Yes, good for you. I was listening to Natalie's Astro Chats. I think she mentioned Selena Gomez too. I don't know if it was the same song. I can't remember. What am I doing? Oh. Spiritual meaning of 47. The 4 and the 7 combination that you are congratulated for your hard work and efforts. And angels say, keep up the great work. Keep your thoughts focused as they have positive effects in your life and will continue to do so. Your angels are always communicating with you, so listen to your intuition and follow the guidance. So it could have to do with a lot of synchronicities, the 4s, the 7s. The message at the 4 and the 7 is that you are to be congratulated for your hard work and efforts. Your angels say, keep up the great work. Keep your thoughts focused as they have a positive effect in your life. So, that means whomever has these messages for you is doing some inner work. And Spirit is proud of them. Now, is this something like you want to say to somebody, or is it more like what somebody wants to say to a spiritualist? I think that's the vibe we're going with. All right, well, that's comforting, guys, because I typically not look at this deck that way. This is typically, yeah. You know, you and I were too young, or like, I want to tell you how I feel. But to me, it's always like, yeah, well, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? So that's a really nice feeling to get from that deck. Is more of a positive feeling. Why is that shaking? That's not shaking. I didn't even touch you over here. I feel like my crystals that can roll are rolling. I don't know what's up with that. So that's a very positive beginning. I am gonna have to. Jade's getting ready for an interview. So when she comes, unfortunately, I do gotta take like a 10-minute break. I mean, she might not even chat for that long, but she's pretty excited about the interview. So typically I'd say I'd stop the video and come back, but it's almost like I want to keep it going as if it's got like a positivity vibe. All right, weekly energy. So again, 4747, this is got a nice vibe to it. See, I don't typically shuffle like that, and it had me do that, and I couldn't, not that I couldn't do it, it's just, I'm trying to get the airflow. In a different way or something. Oh, here's Jade. Oh, wow, that side wouldn't even move. Hi. 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 These plants just keep growing here. My plants keep growing because I talk to them. Those are cute sandals. All right, hold on. Those are cute sandals. All right, troops, I'm going to try to hit mute while I chat with her real quick because she's going to mention certain names and towns or certain stuff. So tell me if you can hear me. So I got to figure, I know you can do it. I know I can mute it. All right. Let me see. Can you guys hear me? Am I mute? Give me like a thumbs up, like if I'm mute. I'm going to go on myself to make sure I'm mute. Yep, I can hear you. No, oh, you can hear me? I picked you can hear me. Can you still hear me?
It's really not a big deal.
All right, just don't mention you can hear me. Okay, so I'm not muting it, right? Okay. All right, give me a few minutes, guys. We can hear you. All right, all good. I might as well just unmute it if you can hear me. All right. Hi. So just don't mention the name of the hospital. But what did you do? You just kind of called, you put the application in. Did you use my name?
Yeah, but it wasn't like that. I found them through LNA, like the health careers.
Yeah.
I go to MCC for 5 weeks. They like pay me.
Yeah.
To like go to classes for 5 weeks.
Yeah, and then how long?
And then I
track with them.
Well, it's Elliot who pays me.
Yeah.
Well, how am I supposed to tell you what's going on?
Yeah, but I already know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They
I
pay
just
to
go
do
school
that,
five
and
weeks,
then
and then I have a job.
yeah, okay. So is there like you have to stay with them for a certain amount of time,
I
length?
don't know. I don't plan on leaving.
I know you must be so excited. Is the pay more than this, or is it not?
More than one.
More than you make now?
Uh-huh.
Did you tell Courtney about it?
Yeah. Where's not there anymore?
She's not?
No.
Courtney.
Yeah. She sold it.
She sold it? After putting all that work into it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Those are cute flats, but you shouldn't put shoes on the bed.
Okay.
Those are adorable. Do those fit you? Are they too small? They fit you? I might snag them. Those are adorable. I might borrow these. Oh, they are a little big though. Those are super cute. All right, yo, you getting ready? That was quick. Are they gonna let you? Whoa, I like this blouse. Where'd you get this blouse? Oh, can I have it when you're done with it? Oh, look at cute leggings. Look at you, girlfriend. You look like you, huh?
They're not leggings.
Well, slacks. This is like complete business attire for somebody who's gonna rock scrubs. I know you can't. Okay. Oh. Mia's upstairs.
Why?
She's had a headache.
Sorry, looking.
She's had a headache. She might be sleeping. I don't know. You texting her? Okay. All right. All right. I'm back. You can hear me still? Yeah, I know. All right. It's up to you which one. Shit. No. She must be sleeping. How long you staying here for? Do you are you going to the human resources building? Main entrance. The main entrance to the hospital? Huh. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let me mark the time like I took a little break. That was the time I said to you guys, can you hear me? That was the 47. Yes, you can hear me. What time is that at? Does it tell me what time that was at? No. Well, that doesn't help me. 47. I have to check in around 57, 58 because I didn't talk to her that long. Not 57, 58. It's 58 now. Okay. Court, what is wrong with you? Let's just do 54, 55. I don't know what's up with that. 3 5s maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, I wanted to get air in between these cards. It's almost like refreshing the energy of these cards or something, guys. I don't know. Yeah, see, they're still not talking like that.
You can wake her up, I guess.
And go wake her up.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Go ahead and wake her up. Jade is going to be in LNA, which blows my mind because she went to nursing school for college and left before she finished. And now it's like, kids, man, I'm telling you. Just, no, I keep telling her you don't want to work at that hospital, but she does. She does. But I'm pretty sure if she mentions my name, I should get a sign-on bonus. Okay. What are we looking at for the week? All right, let me step out of that energy. It's like work energy coming out of the deck now, which that doesn't really, there we go. That's a better. That's a better. Shake it up, baby, now. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pop, shimmy, shimmy, wow. What is that? That's, Tom Hanks, Big. All right. I'm a big kid now. Oh, shit. I'm a big kid now. Jesus. Maybe somebody you know is maturing. I don't know if that's a... Oh, fuck, guys. I mean, can you just laugh for a minute? I mean, I know that's like, you know, but I mean, you don't mature overnight, but Spirit is apparently proud of this energy. So, that's great. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who is possibly sarcastic and is like, oh yeah, I'm a big kid now. You know, I don't know. However you want to interpret that one, guys. I'm a big kid now. So there had to have been some type of maturing or awakening, more of an awakening than an epiphany. So what do they have to say to my spirituals? This is strange because I don't like reading stuff like that. I hid who I really am for you. I can't stop thinking about you. Duh. I regret lying to you. So many things remind me of you. Would take back my words. So there is some type of sincere energy here. Just got the smell of a particular spice, but I can't place it. I wish things could be different. You speak to me through music. Tell me about I wish things could be different. I will wait for a sign for you. It's not the smartest decision, but sounds like the energy might be backing off a little bit. Probably not a bad thing. We both know I'm not from you, and I just said I just was about to go clarify I regret lying to you. So in regards to we both know I'm not the one for you, this energy may have told you, you know, we're better off not together. We're better off going our own ways, possibly. It's almost like something's coming through. Hold on. So yeah, I don't know if, you know, again, they told you we're better off not together. We're better off not doing this. They obviously said some harsh things or lies, things they wish they could take back. I'll wait for a sign for you. I don't think that's the smartest thing because clearly this is somebody you're probably not talking to. So they could be, I just heard exhibiting, like you're on exhibit. Your behavior or watching you. See, what I don't like about that is it's almost like
I did not wake me up, and I look ridiculous.
no, you don't. You look
No,
adorable.
I look ridiculous.
No, you don't. You look adorable.
I do.
You don't, though.
Hmm.
I mean, you can wear anything of mine, but I'm telling you, that looks, it's appropriate.
I was gonna straighten my hair too, and I should freaking get it.
It looks good. There's a straightener down here, I think.
There.
Oh, you know what? Forget it. Just kidding. Mia would have did her hair upstairs. Sorry. I only have like fucking 10 straighteners. What I feel from that is like the whole I'll wait for a sign. It almost reminds me of like, okay, like observing energy, waiting until you're calmer or happy or more vulnerable or sad. I almost feel like it's a target. But again, the 4747, you know, spirit really believes in this energy right now. So I want to try to be more optimistic about how this is read. Could be dealing with a Virgo. A 3 could be important. You got Aquarius, Moon, 12. You have 5 Taurus, Jupiter, 1 Sag Taurus, 1 Sag Feminine. You got the North Node, Mercury, and a 10. You have Jupiter, Sag, and a 3. The 3 is prominent. So the 3, the Moon, and the Taurus. This is what I'm looking for. And again, you got the 3 and the Taurus. And then feminine energy. 2 Taurus, Aries, feminine energy. Jupiter, Cancer, 2. The Sun, Sag, 2. I want 5 more. So that was nothing. Well, it's not nothing. Okay, so there's something definitely in 3. Yeah, 3 just came out 3 times in a row out of those 5. There's definitely something with the number 3. Could be March. It could be the letter C, just the number 3. Could be 3rd house. It could be October 3rd. Where's my Mayan calendar? Did I circle 3? I did 13. I'll wait for a sign for you. The Lovers. So yeah, I mean, there is some type of sacred connection with the Chariot. It could be a Cancer, it could be a Gemini, it could be just, hoping that something's going to move forward. The Chariot's, moving forward, triumphant energy, putting the past behind you. The Lovers is typically a sacred union. And look, we have the X. I brought up the X last night. X marks the spot. There's an X right there. I don't know if that's significant for you guys. I just now see 4444. There's definitely synchronicities here. Chariot, King of Cups, so death sign. So it's almost like they're waiting on you to reach out, or spirit, typically a sacred union. It really is like, I don't know how to explain that feeling in my throat. Almost just kind of like got like crickety, as if maybe they're not expressing. There could have been too many people in the picture. Somebody could have went back to their ex. I hid who I really am for you. I hid who I really am for you. What's that? God, and another X, and number 5. It's the 5 of Swords. I hid who I really am. Narcissistic. They showed you that type of thing. Yeah, ego with the 6 of Swords. Typically it's the 6 of Wands. Like really wanting to move forward, learn. You were dealing with somebody who was probably didn't have much faith, with the star being reversed, but Knight of Wands energy, somebody who's in, somebody who's out, somebody who's not very consistent. Typically, again, guys, I don't like speaking through cards like this because I just don't like doing it. I think if somebody has something to say, they should speak up, You don't get answers to other people. It's just not a thing. When it comes to a partnership, Tell me I'll wait for a sign for you. Let me see what else this has to say. So you dealt with somebody who definitely let their ego get in the way. Yeah, see, they're observing you. They're admiring you. Answers yes at the bottom of the deck. So, you could hold a soft spot. They could hold a soft spot for you. I feel like this energy is trying to manifest you. Hi. That was quick. You want to wear any jewelry? No. What's happening? What happened? It's stuck. Do you need help?
What do you mean? What is going on?
Well, take it off your foot and
It's not gonna make a difference. It's the back.
you gotta slip your foot in. You gotta put your foot in through that, honey.
What?
You gotta put your foot in through it. Yeah. So, yes, just like that. Yes. That was cute.
I've worn these a million times. It's never happened to me.
I have toe shoes just like that with the straps, except I do heels instead of wedges. Those are adorable though. They are a little big for me. Look like they were gonna fit me, yeah. But they were a little big. All right, well, call me when it's done and done. Let me know how it pans out. You're gonna take the highway.
Mm-hmm.
If you have plenty of time, you can go mammoth the whole entire way.
No.
Absolutely not. That's the way I go. If you mention my name, we'll probably both get a bonus. Just say, did they say, like, did anybody recommend you for this?
Yeah, it's already on there.
Oh, yeah, you put my name on it?
Do you have a mask?
Yeah, in the back of my car. Just open my car
Like
door.
clean?
Yeah, there's a box of yellow masks back there.
Yellow.
Yeah, that's what you get the minute you walk to the hospital. Yellow,
Don't the blue ones?
No, I don't like the blue ones. I always take the yellow. I have a box of
I
yellow.
want a yellow mask with this outfit. Ugh.
Okay, well, you can wait until you walk into the doors and they'll give you a blue one. All right, give me a huggy kissy. Good luck. Let me know how it goes.
Love you.
Love you. You don't want like a
No.
costume?
No, because I don't wear jewelry.
All right. Good luck. Love you. Got your ID and all that?
Yep.
All right. Love you, love you. Love you, love you. Drive safe. So this energy, that's weird. I feel like I had a wedgie. And I'm not even wearing thongs. So I don't know if this person likes thongs, but I don't fucking know, guys. Love you. So they're definitely admiring you, watching you, so going through your social media. You know, if it's a work, watching you at work. This energy had a lot of ego. They purposely did that. Lied about really wanting to be with you or who you were to them. Holding a lot of regret. So there is an energy here that is recognizing something. Had to have been some type of awakening. Yeah, they were kind of scared to kind of tell you what they thought. You know, they did it out of fear. Conclusion, maybe needing to wrap something up. But they definitely did it out of fear. I can't stop thinking about you. Let's see what that's about. You know, they were scared to tell you how they felt. This energy being vulnerable towards you is like, it's really tough for this energy. But it's a lesson here though, guys, right? So like, meaning like, you know, if this energy gave you more of like a narcissistic type energy, They did it out of fear. Definitely a lot of lying. Wish they could take back my words, whatever they said. Can't stop thinking about certain stuff. Definitely have an overthinker here. But this is why these are tough. This is why I'm not crazy about this particular deck, guys, because this is me trying to decipher, a message for you. And it's not that it's complicated, but I just feel like in all reality, again, if somebody has something to say, they should be the one saying it. So this is like projecting, not just but almost like justifying, their actions, because now there's a little bit of guilt, or, they feel bad, they feel regret, so it's like, I'm not trying to sit here and justify this person's actions. Like, there's lessons here. There's things that needed to be learned. It looks like there's still things that need to be learned, because if this energy is like, and mind you, this energy is doing a really good job, Spirit's proud, but I wish things could be different. Well, come in and vocalize that. Tell me what you want, what you're thinking. Why are you waiting on me? You know what I mean? Number one, that's a flag. Okay. I regret lying to you. We both know I'm not the one for you. All right. They lied out of, fear. So you're dealing with somebody here that clearly does not like to be vulnerable. I can feel it. I can sense it. So that's changing. So that's good. Maybe trying to trust you more. Can't stop thinking about you. It's like, well, that's because there's now regret and fear and lies and certain stuff and knowing certain stuff. They know they hurt you. They could have been competitive with the Five of Swords there. But to me, that's a very narcissistic card, very guarded. Can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, see, there's a lesson. So this energy, I want to say is picking up on that. Are learning. They could be, questioning whether or not they're a blessing or a lesson. Tribe, questioning, do I mesh or do I settle? Trying to contemplate certain things. But what the energy needs to do is vocalize, right? Again, guys, Spirit says they're doing good, but I have a big issue with, I wish things could be different. I'll wait from a sign for you, and they're kind of just admiring you and kind of know who you are. They feel that divine connection. But this is somebody who's not taking action. So can you give me a little clue on regarding the lesson? Because they have to still be in the midst of a lesson here. Because you don't sit and wish things could be different. I'll wait for a sign for you. You go after it. If you want it, you go after it. So if a lesson is to sit in this, then so be it. Yeah, seeing the signs and awakening. So it's just, this energy is just kind of seeing it, But this is great. This is great. It's a great sign. There's still some purging that needs to be done before a fresh start could happen. Yeah, like I said, with the lesson, there's still something that needs to be addressed or done on their end. But congratulations on, making the right steps and seeing things and, trying to discover new ways to, maybe cope or vocalize, whatever it is. This is definitely a good start. You definitely awoken in energy. So you were definitely a catalyst. This energy is awakening. They're seeing things differently. They're realizing, lessons are blessing type things. They're realizing, how they acted towards you, how they spoke to you, how things probably went, you know, in different directions because of their own actions. So many things remind me of you. Let's see what that's in regards to. Conclusion and understanding. Yeah, it's definitely a soulmate situation here. It's like one of those things. I just heard that song for you. Good for you again. It's like one of those things where I had to lose you to love me type thing. You know what I mean? Or it's just certain chapters in their life are wrapping up. Or it's like one of those things where, again, they had to lose you to love you type thing. Yeah, very nostalgic about you, dreaming about you. Divine feminine. It's like the anemone. Nemo. So this energy is maturing. They went through an awakening. Again, I don't know where it leaves you with this energy. I don't know if this energy comforts you in knowing. I mean, it's a comfort in knowing if, you know, you are a catalyst in a situation, then you did your job. It definitely looks like there's more than here than just you doing your job. But congrats on doing your job. Every time they got close, they backed away. This is somebody who would sit with like a feeling, you know, constantly, yeah, like which direction, and then, you know, when they would choose a direction, you know, it would always go right back to the 5, not pursuing, not going after it. There is something different here with the 5 of Swords. They are finding themselves at a crossroads because they are recognizing something about you or who you are. Absolutely, I'll put them under my bed. Definitely recognizing who you are. Like I said, like going through like, so it's awakening and a transformation. So this is good. You could have possibly, I almost just heard like reenacted. You had a past life with this energy. You awoken to a couple different things because not only are they going through an awakening, it's a transformation at the same time, a metamorphosis. So this was a big job on your end. A lot of work on your end. It takes a lot of work to awaken another soul. So congratulations on that. Congratulations to them. Again, I don't know where it leaves you, but just know, you know, you did help this energy. You helped spirit. You helped yourself, because along this type of journey with this particular individual, you've experienced a lot. You've grown a lot. So it's definitely congratulations to the both of you. It's never fun being the journeyer per se on a situation like this, and it's never fun being the catalyst. Those type of situations are not meant to mesh right off the rip. It's almost like a runner chaser, twin flame dynamic. But I certainly tell you if there's a twin flame dynamic here, and I typically don't like to even discuss that. If there was, it's so much more than just coming together and playing out a fairy tale the rest of your life. Something it's not. It wouldn't be like that. Not now. This would be a very powerful couple. Could be a couple in the public eye. You could be dealing with somebody who doesn't even want to be with the public, and you're in the public, or they're in the public and you don't want to be in the public. They want a very private relationship. It's one thing to be in the public and have a private relationship. You can do both. There's some type of connection here where chances are this energy possibly might come back together, or it might be an energy that's coming towards you. Because we know where this energy stands right now, and it's still shaky, rocky. It's crossroads, guys. Right? It's not. I know exactly what I want. Like they could know exactly what they want, but like they're clearly not pursuing it. They want to be with you. I wish things can be different. I'll wait for a sign from you. You know what I mean? Universe is constantly giving them signs. This can be an energy too, where part of their lesson is to go through an awakening and kind of see the signs here. You know what I mean? Like you could be dealing with somebody who's very like, oh, look, I constantly get reminded of you. Like, oh, look, I saw your name on a poster or something like that, right? Or I saw your name on an envelope, whatever it may be. But it's like, look at it and it's like shits and giggles. Like the universe is talking to me, but it's not clicking. Get what I'm saying? There's a big difference when you see a sign and placing a sign. People can see signs constantly, consistently, numbers, not look them up, not look into it, not read further into it. Just, oh, yep, universe is talking to me. Oh, look. It's like, oh, I'm being punished because of this, and that. And it's like, wrong. One of your lessons here is to wake up and smell the coffee and look into these signs. And why is this happening? Why did this energy come into my life? Why did this energy make me feel this way? Why this? Why that? Because it's like being at the crossroads with the Five of Swords, guys. Let's be realistic here. This is not an energy of like wanting to win per se right now. Is they're owning I hid who I really am for you. So I'm trying to Spirit's trying to anoint this energy. Isn't anointing? Isn't that's a religious thing? Which religion? Or is that like all religions? What's a religious anointing? Something like that, right? Anointing, anointing. I don't even know what that is. Like meaning like I don't know how to spell that. Oh, my fucking speaker's on. Religious. Like, how do I want to say that? What does it mean to be anointed? Anointing, yeah, like a ritual, an act of pouring aromatic oils over a person's head. Yeah, so it's like any religion, like I thought. It's like as if you to be baptized or christened or consecrated and make sacred into a ceremony, includes in a token, like a spiritual anointing. So Spirit's trying to anoint this. He anointed a new high priest to dictate to the service of God, to consecrate or make sacred in a ceremony. Okay, so whatever my spirituals are doing here with this particular person, like I said, it's a big deal because Spirit's trying to anoint them. See, I knew this was a big deal in like when I was like because I really didn't want to bring up twin flame. Because it's not what people think today with readers and what they're getting. That's not what it is. So you would be like a power couple. You'd be in the public eye. You'd be helping humanity. It'd be things like that. I feel like this energy wants to go down a spiritual path. It's comforting. But it's like juggling with like the matrix and what other people would think, and it's scary to them. It's almost like, oh, well, you would change me, and it's like, no, not really. You change in the direction you want to change because it makes you feel good. It's not, you know, yeah, another person came in and helped with the process or helped you look at something, but that person didn't fucking hypnotize you and say, this is the direction you now go in. You know what I mean? It's like nobody has control over another human being like that. But I feel like you have an energy here that feels like love can control like that. So that's why you got the Five of Swords energy. Again, I'm not going to justify that shit behavior. This is somebody who had a shit ass fucking poor ass fucking behavior towards you. But spirit definitely wants to anoint this energy. So you could work with this energy in the future. You could become lovers. Chances are you might be doing both. Or this is an energy that you knew that was in your life, out of your life, however it rolls for you, is an energy that's going to come back around. Or the lessons learned and you're done. Like I said, you know, congratulations to both people. There's still a lot of work on this person's end. Your job would be over. You initiated it. They're going through this awakening. They're realizing, you know, how things went down and how they treated you and how shitty certain things were. And that's a good thing, guys. When I come in people's lives, when I'm a catalyst, I just say in the long run, like when I get hurt, I'm usually just like, well, I hope in the long run, you know, it all pans out for this energy, regardless of how it went down, you know. Not just one learning on one side is you both learned certain stuff. You know, you went up a level, they started leveling up. So again, congratulations on the both of you. I can't tell if this is something that's going to come back together or if it's just, it is what it is, and job well done on behalf of both of you. It's like saving a life. Like a metaphysical type way, you know what I mean? Like somebody awakening and seeing things and looking at life differently is like saving a life, you know? My catalyst is like saving my life. It's like waking up, but not literally saving my life. Get what I'm saying? But like, it was the hardest experience I experienced, but where it got me today, you know, I look at it as a very beautiful, shitty experience. But I ended up, you know, with my little butterfly wings when it was said and done. So he did his job and I did mine to push through and to get to where I needed to be. So I don't feel like I really need to look into this anymore like that, because if this energy comes back around, then so be it. This is something that you guys need to discuss. This is not like seeing clearly, guys. Okay, this is just the beginning of something. So again, it's exciting for them and exciting for you in a sense like that, but well, it wouldn't be exciting for them right now. It'd be more like a, but like I said, yeah, I don't feel this sense because I feel like if this energy is coming towards you, then this energy needs to vocalize and, you know, get down to what needs to be discussed in a way. Because again, it's like they're admiring you, watching you, and it's like that's not really going to cut it. But they're in the midst of a lot of stuff and recognizing things. This is kind of like how something's supposed to go. So it's almost like you don't really want to interfere. But again, this person needs to like really like, instead of looking at it like I see a sign, like your name's on a billboard, right? It's like they really need to get like a gift from spirit. And I know it sounds crazy to say it like that, but you coming into this person's life was a gift to this person. You're a gifted soul that had the capability of awakening another energy. You did a really good job. Trust me, I know this is not easy. It's tough. So I think you guys are definitely not in like, there's not like a reconciliation here like that yet, right now. Will it back together? I guess it just depends on how this other energy sees. Because you're just doing your thing at this point. You kind of already know what this is and what it was meant for, and you know, needing to step aside and do your thing while they did that, not, you know. So ultimately, it is on how this energy said, like, I'm not still crazy about this energy. So this energy is still in the midst of an awakening, and there's a lesson in this, and you know, this energy needs to learn compassion. They need to be grateful that you came into their life. This is an energy that can speak like, oh, I am grateful, but it is like, no, you need to feel what it feels like, the feeling of being grateful. And I just heard righteousness, right? So there's a big difference there, you know. And this energy will experience that because of the awakening. So I just don't know what the process is right now. I know it's in the very beginning stage with metamorphosis, being down there and lesson and crossroads. You know, we've been there. I feel like these are stages that have been worked on as in like in stages. So it's not like fresh, but it's fresh. Not like a newborn baby fresh, but fresh. Like, I'm a big kid now. Yeah, see? Stages. But I think if looking for somebody full-blown maturity when it comes to emotional availability and relationships, you'd still be looking at a year or two on the road. It doesn't mean that you know, you couldn't build something in between, but it's very clear on where this process is. It's like that energy. You help someone be a better person, you know, when certain people come around you and it's like, oh, in a way, you kind of make me a better person, by meaning like you bring the best out of me. You bring the best out of somebody. You bring the best out of this energy, you know. But again, it's like that mirror I saw read last night, you know, it's very scary when you bring the best out of somebody in the depth, and somebody who's not used to being, you know, vulnerable and stuff like that. It is energy that would be like, whoop, fucking ghost, see you later, crickets, like push away, you know. So this had to have been a lot of work for you guys. I mean, this isn't done overnight. This is done, you know, a solid year, if not years, but definitely a solid year. That's who this would be in regards to. Could have been someone 6 years ago, could have been somebody recently, however it goes down for you. You know, but this energy wants to be at a person. You make this energy want to be better and make them feel like a good thing. That's a beautiful thing, you know? So you should both be proud of each other. Again, just, I don't know where it's going, but I'm not going to lie to you and say, you know, just because energy had an awakening that, you know, in 6 months you can be married and this and that, and you have this and that. I mean, obviously you could be, but like when I'm talking like a certain type of maturity, and this comes with emotional maturity, it's going to take a year or two for this energy to get there. So can it work in the meantime? Yeah, I think so, obviously, right? But there's got to be some reciprocity. There's got to be a give and take. There's got to be enough maturity to express, to push through fear, persevere, to be brave. And that's asking a lot for this energy right now. I mean, typically we look at it like it's not asking a lot. That's, you know, that's what we do when we're adults and we socialize and have relationships. But to this energy, it's asking a lot, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't ever want to be put in a situation where you're lowering your vibration to match another vibration. So this energy, you know, could still be not where you exactly want them to be, where they want to, where you particularly need them to be. But it's a good start. It is energy you can flow with that will nurture and develop over time. They can still be at your vibration and your level because it's energy. Wisdom and spirituality, and, you know, just because you're humble, it doesn't make you spiritual. It doesn't make you, you know, it's not like that. People who humble their own energy is for other reasons, but it is a big deal. It is a nice reading. It is beautiful. But I also want to be very realistic with you. Again, if this energy can match your energy, then I think you guys have a shot at reconnecting or rekindling and making the best of a certain situation. But this energy still has to work through dark night of the soul and kind of the shadow side, guys, because we have fear and narcissism. We have fear and the Knight of Swords. Not the Knight of Swords. Well, apparently you got the Knight of Swords too. But the Five of Swords, right? Angry, wearing a mask, not telling you who they are, you know, blinded by their own ego. You must have really fed them well. You know, you didn't get fed as much as you fed them, that's for sure. There was clearly no reciprocity. So, I mean, if you can find reciprocity and you can vibe at the same level, and you can get some type of insight, some type of vulnerability from this energy, enough for you guys to evolve and build upon, you can make it happen. It can work. But again, this is the beginning stages of, you know, realizing like, shit, you know, she did come into my life to make me a better person, or make me realize I'm a good person, you know, and I deserve this and that. And so that's great that that's clicking for them. You know, it's great that they realize they shouldn't have, you know, used that type of behavior towards you or treated you that way. And, you know, I still feel like you're kind of getting excuses like, oh, it's scary or whatever. You know, it's like, that can't be a thing, because if they're going to project things your way, it's something that will crumble right away. But Spirit's telling me is this energy has has crossed one of the lines in the sand, whatever that means. So Spirit's challenging them and testing them on their end as well. Like I said, like if this energy comes towards you or it's been coming towards you, you know, things aligning. If one little lie was told, even if it was a white lie, like I said, I see that tower, it would have collapsed instantly. So I think this energy is also realizing they can't lie to you. They can't get away with certain stuff. You're very mature. You're very stable, independent. You know, they admire you. They know you're like a force to be reckoned with. They can't get away with childish shit with you. So they're realizing that. So that's good. So again, that goes to tell me everybody in their life beforehand got that Five of Swords energy, you know, because they got away with it. They didn't have to speak about feelings. They didn't have to talk about that. They didn't have to go and, you know what I'm saying? You definitely triggered something in them that was part of the lesson for them to realize, hey, like that's no way to live a life, you know? I think there's a lot of regret here too. You know, when new people come into your life, or certain people, it doesn't even have to be new, they come into your life and say you have an ex and then all of a sudden things get better, you're a better person, this and that. You know, the previous person's got a lot of guilt because then it's like, oh, you know, I'm sorry I couldn't be that person for you. But you can't, so I feel like that energy is going through that type of energy. There's another reason why they don't want to move forward with you. You know, it's like because they couldn't do it before, but they know they could probably do it with you, but then it makes them feel like they failed or they couldn't do it with the other one. But that's all karmic. That's how it was meant to go down. It wasn't meant to work with the other energy, but it's still meant to benefit those same people and others moving forward. The other energy that they're with is probably unawakened. You know what I'm saying? Or she would have demanded respect. You know, and if she didn't get it and she couldn't get this person to awaken, then obviously they split and go their own ways. Did she try hard enough, or did she just not have what it takes for this particular person? There's so many different reasons behind why certain people mesh just better with certain people. You know, there's when it comes to karma, guys, some people just, it doesn't matter if you have a family and you're together 20 something years, like that experience was meant to be yours, but moving forward, it's no longer your experience. And if somebody else comes in and makes you a better person, it is not any disrespect to the other person. It doesn't work that way. That's where people get stuck in the fucking matrix. And trying to explain that to other people is exhausting, you know, but that's the matrix. You know, it's other people going to take it personal. This person's going to take it personal. They think, you know, so it's like until this person reaches certain points of an awakening, you're still not going to be able to mesh. See what I'm saying? Like their vibration needs to level up a little bit more in order for you guys to vibe. Then it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when and how much work they want to put into it and how they're willing to pursue and move forward if they decide to come your way. You know? And again, the Spirit's having a tough time with this one, just like I am. I wish things could be different. Then get off your ass and make things different. You're the one not making things different. You're the one not making changes. I'll wait for a sign for you. Don't wait. Don't wait for a sign from fucking me. You're the one that needs to do the work. Why am I going to come at you? Right? So there's still a little ego at play. Get what I'm saying? So there's certain energies that still kind of need to be demolished. Like this energy has to come toward you as part of their lesson. They have multiple lessons in regards to what this is. Just like you had multiple lessons in regards to things for you when you had this awakening. Is buffering? Oh no. Is it buffering for everybody? It was not enough. Okay. Maybe I was giving something away or something. I don't know. So, again, congratulations on both parties for doing what was meant to be done. It's just, again, a matter of how this energy proceeds and how you vibe with their energy. Because if your energies are not vibing, it's not going to happen. You know, it's not time. I feel like there is an energy here that kind of wants to come in now. It feels more October-ish. You could be dealing with a Pisces Aries with the number 3, the 3rd house, or March, or 3 is mind, body, and soul, you know, which is close to being there. This energy can use a nice cleansing, that's for sure. Maybe I just do a little dab of salt. This is energy that needs to be done on its own. This is not something that involves magic or, you know, this is inner work. You want this type of energy to be authentic in who they are. And I know speeding up the healing process and certain stuff, but Spirit wants to anoint this energy. So for me, it's not energy that I need to work on. This is energy that this energy needs to work on. In order for you to find peace and comfort and trust and loyalty and reciprocity, and in order for you guys to find that again, you know, having the connection is one thing, but to get on the same page and vibe at the same frequency is a whole nother level of a relationship. And this has not hit that plateau. So in order for this energy to reach that plateau, it's within their Akashic records to face it, talk about it, learn to trust an individual, you know. And as soon as that energy can start doing that, you know, as, you know, you move further, they move further along, it's going to benefit all individuals involved. So I think we're going to leave that at that. And then I will work with the other cards. So that was a nice message. You know, but speaking of these two cards from this particular deck that I'm about to use, the Lovers and the 5 of Swords is it's a big clash. Could even be an argument coming on. This is definitely like X marks the spot, but when it comes to the runic aspects, because that's not really an X. It looks like an X. I think it's a J. It's not in the runic aspects. Sitting next to the Lovers, I'm going to go there. Regarding this divination, I want to see it's the very last one, or you can say the first one. And I don't think, yeah, that X is in here. That's the X. I wasn't sure if that X was in here or just this one. And in some runes, it does not have both. Okay. Now the fact too, I'm placing this with, like, we have a 5 and we have a 6, right? The fact that I wish things could be different and I'm waiting for a sign from you is linked to that particular one. You know? I wish things could be different with the love as I wait for a sign from you. It's a sincere gift. Oh, shit. I didn't even place that when I said X marks the spot, like you're its treasure, you're the gift. And it's the same symbology. I didn't even put that together. That's probably why they just pulled me to these, because I was more focused on other things than to tap into the runes. But this is a bond. This is a relationship. It's an offering. It's, positive energy, sexual ecstasy. It's lovers. It is the lovers. Wow. Okay. It's giving more generously, taking care of yourself, hospitality freely offered, like everything I just kind of talked about, right? The gift being given freely. Like, it really is a gift when people come into your life and it makes you feel like you want to be a better person or you're becoming a better person. It's really nice to have that energy around where it's like, wow, you make me a better person. Like, typically you should get that from a lover, but typically, you get that from like a best friend, or like, wow, you like that type of energy because it's intimate in a different way. So it's pretty special because for somebody to come around, this is how they're kind of perceiving you. But the way you're perceiving them is different, is how they're explaining it to me. And I don't know if that really needs to be worked on per se right now. But again, it can get there. But because you were the catalyst and from what you experienced, right? You can look at this energy as a gift. But feeling the energy as being a gift is different. They can look at you as a gift because of where they're at. And that's exactly where they needed to be. But Spirit does want me to acknowledge, like, I almost said that, like, in the read last night when I was like, people like, oh, you won, or it's your gift, X marks the spot, you are the treasure, Yes, but you don't want to look at another person that way. I can see why this person is looking at you that way because it's an awakening, right? And I can look at my catalyst. It was a gift from the universe. They weren't the gift, but it was a gift from the universe. They're looking at you as the gift. I don't think you can see them as the gift quite yet because of the predicament they have put you in and the fact that you're not getting any emotional availability. You might not even be getting availability, but yeah, what I wanted to say is emotional vulnerability. So that's why it's up to this energy on how to proceed when it comes to you, and they need to match your vibration. And is that vibration enough for you to put work into it? You can look at it as a gift, a person, or certain stuff. You're looking at it in two different ways. I think that's just the way it's meant to go down, If this energy wants to bring out the best in you, they need to get in tune with who they are and do the best thing for you. the best thing for the two of you guys in order for you guys to evolve and grow and become something more. So I think this is what this is trying to say is somebody might actually give you a physical gift. Flowers, jewelry, you know. I don't see them buying you a yacht, but you know. Maybe one day they'll buy you a farm. Or they'll buy you a goat. I don't know what that symbology is behind that, but I feel like it's a gift where it's like, I'm sorry, but it's very meaningful. It's sincere. It's generosity. It's this energy being generous, and they put thought into this gift, and I think it's that type of gift that you're getting. A gift that you treasure will mean something to you. So getting on the same page that way is nice too. Because looking at this energy as a gift from the universe is not going to work for you like that right now. It's just, that will take time. Like, it would take them time to mature to where you need them. It would take, and it doesn't mean you don't love them to death. It's just actions speak louder than words, right? But you can still have a blast in between while you're growing and getting there, guys. So don't, take what I'm saying as like, oh, it's never gonna work. Like, you got to be more optimistic here. I'm just being very realistic for you. That's all. It's beautiful. Okay. And with the Five of Swords here, it's the letter N. It's basic needs, necessities, foundation, prerequisitions, requirements. Things need to be accessed, and things like that. Like I basic needs. Like I said, they hid who they really were from you, and that's self-love, self-respect, values, moral, doing what's best for them, right? So they're realizing, you are not that person to be reckoned with. Like, it's just, they got to come at you correct, and it's great that they're realizing that. But at the same time, scary for them, but it's not scary, guys. It's beautiful. So they have to push through that, like, oh, it's scary, because until they push through that, they don't got a fucking shot in hell, and that's the truth. So it's almost like they're being provided basic needs right now, developing spiritual practices with the awakening there, trying to obtain a mate, protection, probably very protective of you. The Five of Swords can be very protective. But there's still a very restricted energy and process that needs to be done until, certain needs are met. But there's still a good foundation that can be built, but it's a good foundation that's required. So like a warning against buildings, castles in the sky, careful with desires, evaluate requirements carefully, must be done before proceeding, beware of moving too quickly, certain elements, certain motives, examine motives, see what I'm saying? So this energy is still lingering, and that energy needs to dissipate before things can really come together. They just really need to work on themselves and really be honest with you and honest with themselves, so they can be honest with other people. But they need to, first of all, start with being honest with themselves and getting very honest with you. And, that can probably build some strength so they can be honest with, others in their life. So again, it's not an easy process, guys, but this energy is realizing that, and is least, recognizing it and wants to do better because of how you inspire them or how you just make them feel. But the energy is recognizing it, but there's still some ego, because if the ego wasn't there, you wouldn't be in this position. See what I'm saying? Like, they'd be waiting all fucking day for you. You're not coming in like that. You come in when spirit tells you to go in, when something feels right, the skies talk to you, something's aligned, it's spontaneous. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna hit up Johnny and be like, oh, I miss you, I want to come hang out with you. Like, it's not gonna benefit you, so it doesn't work that way for you. So this is not an energy that you're gonna pursue. Fuck no. You're not gonna pursue the Five of Swords energy, guys. Right? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, this energy, just because they pursue you or depending on what action they take towards you does not mean that you're just going to fall gracefully into their fucking arms. Like, hell no. You have expectations, and you should have expectations, especially when it comes to your love life and who you decide to get intimate with and share your energy with. This person needs to realize what energy is, and not even what energy means to you, but they need to recognize something needs to click with them, even regarding energy still, because this energy is still hanging around the energy that continues to leave them in this lack. See what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that this situation is impossible. You might be able to discuss something a little further in October, possibly. If this person put effort into it, it could be any day. You could talk to them. You do have a 17 here. I don't know if the 17 was one of the numbers. No. 4, 19, 13, 7, and 6. And 15. I knew the 19 was pretty prominent in September and October. And all the other dates fall before the 19th. The earliest date would be like October 4th. But again, still could come in September, guys. I did just read for this week. Would this week be a little premature? Possibly. Because you got the 5, 6, and then the 7, but the 8 and the 9 are missing, and it goes straight to 10. So you don't have, you're missing the 8, which is all about communication, So if you're not getting the right type of vocalizations and frequencies and certain stuff, like, it's just going to stay at the 10, but it's more at the 10 for this energy. This 10 is more talking about basic needs. And if you can't get the basic necessities from somebody you're intimate with, there's not a fucking shot, So until this person provides the basic needs, you're dealing with somebody who does not want to be vulnerable, guys. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't even want to provide fucking basic needs, So congratulations on waking this energy up. I'm telling you, this was a lot of work. There's no question there, So, but they struggle to even provide the basic needs when it comes to you. And that's got to shift. All right. And they're working on it, guys. And Spirit clearly wanted you to know that, they are working on it. Don't forget, this is taking it back to the 4747, okay? So, but growth takes time. Maturity takes time. Meeting on the same frequency does not take time. It takes effort. So until this person realizes it's not a time thing, it's an effort thing, it's going to continue to stay this way. You're dealing with somebody who likes to use time for an excuse. You're dealing with somebody that gives you every excuse you can possibly think of, guys. Because they're not even giving you the basic needs to even build a foundation. Get what I'm saying? They just want to like jump right into it and not talk about it because they've gotten away with that their whole entire life. So this energy is going to keep trying. If you're just going to sit and interact, you know, nothing's going to change. So but this energy is aware that basic needs are needed, okay? That there's a necessity to build a foundation if they're even going to attempt to have some type of intimacy with you or any type of relationship. It's just, it's who you are. It's a requirement. It's a prerequisite, you know, like if this is a divine union and it looks that way, you know, this energy just can't skirt through, you know? It's like wanting to come in and rekindle, and it's like, if you can't even provide the basic needs, that shit is it's gonna crumble so fucking fast. You went from a 7 to like a spiritual reconnection or something to a 10. It's like that tower I'm seeing. So if you haven't had some type of conversation in retrospect, whether you connected with somebody or a conversation or some type of inkling with this energy, it's coming in. But again, it's going to go right to the 10. I don't mean to disappoint you, but it's just how it's kind of got to go. But you need to experience that. And there's nothing wrong with that. And they need to know they just can't skirt in anytime, you know, you come back. Or you reach out, you know what I mean? They can't take advantage of that connection. Like this is somebody who would kind of take advantage and let things linger. Well, you're not going to let things linger. So resentment and other things are going to build on your end. See, so this could become very, very ugly because this is an energy you're used to detaching from. And at this point, you're very aware that they've had this awakening. So this detachment is final. So if they attempted to come back in and you didn't get basic needs from here on out after this read or whatever it is, it won't happen because you're already aware of what you were sent in to do was done. So there might be a few flops here and there, but I feel like this energy can have a shot having a conversation with you. The energy's here. So it's a big deal on how this energy proceeds. And again, guys, change is needed. First card out. You know, they can't be that person with you, but they realize that. But just because they realize that doesn't mean they're going to change how they're being, right? So you got to take this all with like a grain of salt too. Balancing the scales. And again, them waiting on you is not nostalgia. Them waiting on you is not in their best interest, but there's a lesson there for them if that's what they continue to do, right? So again, congratulations on both of you. It was still a really nice read. Okay. So we'll do one more with these two cards, with these two decks for the week. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick though. I got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside. About to call me out. All right. Let me run to the bathroom. And we will continue. Hi, Sheldon. Oh, my tailbone. Negative COVID, just still has a headache, so I kept her home. So again, calling out Mia McGinty. Thanks. Any questions? You give me a call. All set. Okay. All right. You're welcome. Love you. All right. I got sunshine. Didn't I started that with that, didn't I? Didn't I? Oh, 24, 24. That was a little dramatic. My pencil just talked to me. I got sunshine on a rainy day. Oh, this wasn't ready before. When it's cold outside, I got the What can make me feel this way? My girl, talk about my girl, my girl. All right, weekly energy. Take action, healing relationship. Say a little prayer for you. I say a little prayer for me. So something needs to be initiated. We definitely have like a romance energy coming out. Yeah, new beginnings. I got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside. My girl, talk about my girl, my girl. All right. It's just a matter of taking action. In regards to this week, if you didn't watch the previous video, clearly this might be linked, but action is definitely necessary, but it could just be through words. It could be, yeah, again, like something expressed. I think to step into a new beginning is possible, but a new beginning as in like a baby new beginning, okay? Not like, oh, a new beginning, like I think like a new beginning. Like a new beginning could be like, you know, okay, you're getting all over a nasty cold and you feel refreshed and rejuvenized, and it's like, all right, it's a new beginning, it's a new day for you. It can be like that, right? I think people take the whole new beginning as like, this is it, you know. So there's a lot of realism coming through these cards, needing to recognize what's real, what's not, you know, being very realistic about certain stages and where you're at, where you want to go. So it does look like something can be resolved. Now, if it's relationship healing, that means something went wrong. An argument, some of you guys, this is a brand new crush. It's a brand new energy. They kind of been crushing, they're about to come at you. And it's going to heal past wounds. So there could be a healer coming towards you. It is a refreshed energy, though. It's actually more than just the whole mundane waking up and your energy being rejuvenized. We could have two scenarios here, though. We could have the first scenario and the second scenario, though. Something needs to be, I just feel like something needs to be mended, or something, or you're dealing with a healer. Or it's a spiritual healing. It's something. Tell me about relationship healing. Kind of want to get to the bottom of that. Got two different energies here. It's the Nine of Swords though. And it's with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, guys. So could it be sabotage with the King of Swords energy? All swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It wants me to give you the numbers. Right? Yeah. No, that's not the one. I don't know the exact number. A 3. Yeah, see? Something with the number. Not so much the number for the U, but it's a 2. It's a bison. A bison. Steady path, driving forth, overcoming fear, breaking through obstacles. But that's the bear energy. It's the back and forth, right? So it's like bare necessities. But this does have to do with love relationships. Well, the TH, guys. Okay. The number 3. The third rune. The 3, strong. It's protection, justice, defense, guardian, righteousness. Fighting back, protecting what you cherish. Okay, this is the last one I'm doing, but it wants the number on that one. I don't want to keep doing this with the numbers. That's a 16, which is a 7, is wholeness. Achieving success. Celebration of life. Increase in spiritual will, life force. Now you got 2 7s. See, there's something very spiritual happening here, but this is the 7 of Swords, as if it's like sabotage. So you got one that's sabotaging, and then you got another energy here, which is the number 10, which is a 1, which is movement. So I don't know which energy is coming at you to take action. Like I said, it could be 2 stories. I mean, like I said, guys, somebody could have beat out some type of competition here or something, because you got one energy here and you got one energy here. It's almost like 2 masculine energy coming at you. So I'm not really sure what that's in regards to. It doesn't look like, oh, I'm taking over, you know. It's not the polarity like of the balance. It's actually 2 energies here. And I sense the 2 energies there too. So I don't know if there's 2 soulmates coming back around this week. Justice, you could be dealing with a Libra. You have Emperor, the Tower. Damn. All major arcana, guys. So you have Aries, Scorpio, Libra. But Justice, Tower, and the Emperor. 6 of Swords. You have multiple masculine energy here, guys. I don't know what this is for you. There is 2 stories here. It's not the same person. I don't know. I almost feel like it's a race against time. I don't know what this is. There's 2 masculine energy coming towards feminine energy, guys, and it's 2 totally different masculine. One is like stressing somebody out, and on the other hand, there's still sabotage, but it looks like action. It's like I felt the need to read this first, right? So this is like super anxiety, right? Chance somebody can sabotage it. If that's the case, I don't know if that's plan B, right? Well, that's someone new. The energy on that is like somebody not doing something right, causes a tower moment, pisses off the emperor, out of control energy, not going in this one's favor. But this one's like, here I am. So again, please don't look at this as lovers. This could be work. This could be my son and my father. This could be an ex and an ex. It really just depends on how it goes down. You'll find out. But this also could be an energy of somebody who came at you with, it's like the head, like a chicken's head cut off. I don't even know what the saying is, like running around like a chicken's head cut off or something. Like somebody who constantly kept sabotaging situations, somebody that's constantly in the head, an overthinker, analyzes fucking everything. The King of Swords is the King of Swords is an analyzer. So you could be dealing with an energy here of somebody who just kept sabotaging the relationship over and over and over and over and but from the looks of this, it looks like they can still do that. It doesn't look like this. Doesn't look like I'm taking action. And if they are taking action, it's just going to end up in the tower situation. See what I'm saying? I just had this discussion with you. It's like you want to come in under false pretenses. It's going to go straight to the tower. So, and then you have another energy. So you could be experiencing both things. In regards to the other energy, because that's like one energy, okay? So let's do one energy here, and we'll do the other energy up here, because there's definitely two men here, whether it's work or two exes, your kid's father, your last current person, or if like it's somebody who's been admiring you, coming in fresh, you're gonna have a new beginning, gonna help you heal from your last relationship. Like, guys, I don't fucking know. There's definitely energies here, and it looks masculine, but it could be feminine and very strong masculine energy. But let's see what the other energy is. We'll bring it up top, because it's like two different stories here. One is definitely gonna sabotage a situation because it's just what they do. And another one's going to come in and it's going to start something new. It's going to ignite something new for you guys. Sorry, it's the 8 of Wands. It's communication. At the bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. So this is somebody coming towards you. So definitely have two men in your environment, whether one comes forward or not, whether it looks like one of them's coming forward. Tell me about this energy taking action. This is more like, because the bottom of the deck is kind of right around the corner, right? And that's sabotage. That's not anything being revealed. Yeah, see the Tower. And the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Wands. The Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I mean, is upright. You got two energies that want to confess something or say something.
You didn't tell me Jay was here.
You were sleeping. You have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck here, like wanting to move forward, wanting to pursue. But yeah, she came upstairs. You were sleeping. With the 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, it's heavy, it's stressed out. This could be an epiphany, an awakening. wanting to move forward. So you might actually have two energies approach you. Because it looks like this one's going to pull through too. Oh boy. I don't see competition though, so it could just be a family member, an ex, or two exes. I don't know. It's say your kid's father apologizes for something because it's masculine energy, or it could be a woman in masculine energy, you know, but you know, and it helps heal something and you move forward, and then there's another energy that comes in and does this. So it's like it's multiple activations by masculine energy. But with the relationship healing, I mean, this really, love you. This really looks like sabotage. This is like communicating, moving forward, wanting the new beginning. This one knows they should take action and do it, but like, almost like a tower interferes, as if the universe interferes here. So I don't know if the universe purposely interferes and lets this one through. Very bizarre. Yeah, the world. This is a congratulations, new door opening with the Six of Swords again. Yeah, the Six of Swords here too. Some of them had multiple, but again, congratulations, congratulations. Victory. But they had victory with the Chariot. Victory, victory, victory. Victory. Jesus, guys. Good luck. Thank God it's Tuesday, right? Holy shit. This energy, something could have ended, you know, taking action with the world. That means they might not. Ego, certain stuff, lesson, like something might get in the way here. But with the Ten of Wands, I'm not reading reversals, but that's dropping the weight. There's two very significant things happening this week regarding individual energy. Both could be masculine, you know, both could be feminine and masculine energy. One could be more masculine, one could be more feminine. It could be a masculine, could be a feminine. There's definitely two different scenarios going down. This looks like a completion, though. You have the Tower and the World. So it almost looks like, look at that, just got caught up. See? Like spirits purposely stopping somebody, stopping a situation. Spirits stepping in and shutting something down. Because the World and the Tower is a finality. So I can't even read that as a congratulations. Well, I can. So it could be somebody ending something pretty significant and going towards something pretty significant. It could go down that way too. There's definitely multiple energies here, and majority of them seem to be masculine, and I think it's probably just because of the energy in the planets, guys. It could be all feminine for all I know. I don't really have any nights or pages to really tell you, besides what I was reading at the bottom of the deck. This almost kind of reminds me of part of the reading last night that I did for you guys, where it's like one energy was calm and like thought they won or something, and then something happens and they realize that by the time they realize it is too late, another energy moved forward. You know how they can sense it and they want to come in and stop it? I think this is linked to X marks the problem and X marks the spot. Because this relationship healing was linked to the number 3, which was in the previous read. So this is definitely some type of ending and self-realization. So it's very two significant things going down, whether this energy is aware of it or not. And the universe is creating one of the wreckages. Huh. Tell me down here. So this could be like no point in fighting. It's over. Communication, like it's over. It's the end. I'm moving forward. I'm going towards something new. This energy here, there's still a chance of sabotage. See, this has to be a congratulations. This has to be it's over. But these are linked to the same card. Oh, do we have, there's like 3 or 4 fucking energies here now. Hold on. I gotta know how to decipher this, and because that's like the conclusion. Not the, well, you know, the beginning, but so that is a victory. This is not a victory. Somebody thought they were going to move forward. And it's really an ending because they were too busy trying to play some type of game or something. So it's definitely time. Energy is definitely moving, which is wonderful. Don't hesitate on opening was what I'm hearing. So there might be a little hesitation with communication, but it's going to happen. 6 of Swords also speaks of a lesson there moving forward. Yeah, because this is like a sabotage here too. All right, so the sabotage is right here. The ending, because somebody's realizing somebody's moving forward. And it actually didn't happen under somebody's nose. Somebody was too busy trying to be the competitor and doing black magic and doing all sorts of stuff that they took a break or something that they were doing. And little do they know, somebody came to some type of conclusion that is moving another energy forward. So this is a tower energy for this. This energy is not going to feel that though, because that they're clearing some type of karma. So that's a good thing. So it's not going to get projected on towards you. I mean, this could be your story too, guys. However it goes down. I mean, this could be something you're wrapping up and this is somebody brand new. And like I said, they're also wrapping up something and coming and going in a new direction. And there's some type of when we collide. Isn't that a movie, When We Collide? 2 energies coming together. Like I said, I don't think it's like an instant manifestation, but it's a big deal. So let's see what this is, because this is the ending. This is can't imagine it's gonna be great, you know. Queen of Wands with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, there was that competition with the Death card, you know, it's over. Could be a Aries, Leo, Sag. You know, very competitive, wanted to play games and get over. Done. And others of you too, this could be, you know, you taking yourself, I got to read it both ways, because this could be, well, this got caught up again, but this could be you taking yourself out of scenario and just being like, no, I'm done. I'm taking myself out of a fucking third party scenario. Like, you off your fucking rocker, enough's enough. I'm not going to compete. You know what I'm saying? But it really does feel like the other energy that I was talking about that was being extremely competitive with you. You don't compete against a spiritual person. A spiritual person is not going to compete with you. We might here and there in the beginning, like, oh, but it's more like knowing who we are, but we're never going to follow through and compete, because we already know we're not competition. You're not going to compete for someone's love. You're not going to play a fucking game. It's not going to happen. You're not that person. You don't go through awakenings and you're just that fucking person. You're not, right? You're fucking not. So I know that's not you guys. This is somebody who is really competitive, and it's fucking game over. You know? So there is going to be some arguments. This energy is not going to be happy, but Spirit's going to tame this energy. So this can begin. So yes, this energy does have to feel it, because it's karma, guys. That's what happens when you play fucking games and you hang out and you do things for the wrong reasons and you lie about what you want, and I don't want you to like leave, and you manipulate and you do that. Like, what goes around comes around. But Spirit's also going to tame the energy, so it's easier for this energy to proceed if it's linked. It's still going to be bitchy, though. There's still going to be arguments and conflicts, right? But this is an energy where you're going to push through that conflict because you're feeling confident in the direction you're going. It's like no one's going to stop you. It's a feeling. So this energy is going to feel a feeling that is undeniable, and it's time they want it. And it could just be a feeling of going in a new direction. It doesn't have to be a person, but I'm reading it how it's going. So 2 big significant things going down this week. Hey. Therefore, a new beginning with the King of Pence. Someone sat around long enough thinking about something. So it's a very solid energy. It's a new spiritual journey. It is moving forward. It could be the Fools in Aquarius, Aries, King of Pence, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but is going in the direction of definitely wanting a new beginning, and it definitely is a spiritual beginning. And it's a nice vibe. With the 6s, it's very harmonious energy. Again, congratulations. The other message, what was that? The 4747, that was a congratulations. This might be that energy coming towards you guys. Okay. Or it might just be a brand new energy, guys. Okay. This could be something you're letting go, and this is something new coming in. You snooze, you lose type energy. It can really go either way. The King of Pence is solid, family man, businessman, grounded energy, nurturing. So This is a card of movement. This is reality. This is practical. It's reality. It's tangible, 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 tangible. Yeah, this is actually happening. Now, this does not mean that this energy is coming towards you per se, if it's all linked, guys. This is energy wrapping this up and going in this direction. You can be somewhere over here that's in their new beginning. It's just not here yet. Because this needs to be wrapped up. Others of you, it will be an instant manifestation where this ends, this comes straight towards you. And then from there, it's really up to you. So the way the reads came out today, came out for a very significant reading, guys. I haven't done a reading like that in a while, where it was kind of like a green light go. Because I do feel a green light go, but it comes with a lot more than you just putting the stick shift into drive. Okay. It can be a baby beginning, like I said in the beginning. Okay. It's something that possibly could give you hope. It's an indication. It's communication. It's something that is better than negativity or lack or what you weren't getting, possibly. Do I think this is all out? I don't. Some of you, it might be an all out conversation, absolutely, with how I was reading things, but it's still going to take time to build. But whether it's baby steps or it's an all out confession, because I just heard Usher confession, either way, it starts something on a solid ground, and that's what matters. So could even be solid communication, guys. It doesn't mean solid as in like starting a relationship. Like I need to be very realistic here, because Spirit wants me to be very realistic here. Some of you, yes, it's a relationship. You know, I want a commitment. I want, you know, I'm going to put in effort, dedication, that type of thing, to get things kind of initiated. But, you know, basic needs. But again, from the previous reading, there's still a lot of work. Just talking to Spirit. Hold on. You can tell me how it went when you get here. There's definitely new beginnings, guys, with a calm. Like, I feel like she definitely kind of like got the job. It's the direction you're supposed to go in, whether it's karma or dharma, is being put into action, guys. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer here. I'm trying to be extremely realistic. Everybody's story is going to be different. Whether it's Jade's karma or Dharma, get what I'm saying? It's still a new beginning. It's what you make of your new beginning is what, you know, happens next on whether it's lasting and it's happy or it turns into a karmic situation because of work that you don't want to put something into. Get what I'm saying? Either way, it's great, guys. It's refreshing. Whether going towards karma or dharma, because this looks realistically more wrapping up something, a karmic cycle, and going towards dharma. But just because you're going towards it doesn't mean that's how it's going to pan out. It's going to take some healing and nurturing and finding your way and trusting and again, this could be with making up with a friendship, making up with an ex-person, making up with a family member, making up with a child. It's physical. Definitely a physical sense of energy here. Doesn't have to be a lover again, guys. It's a family member, a child, an ex, a friend. I mean, this could be somebody you haven't heard from in 3 fucking years, and I'm really sorry I let you down, you know? Out of the blue. Some of you, it's out of the blue. Others of you, you know exactly what it is. Or you may think you know exactly what it is, or you do know exactly what it is. And it might be meant for you to know exactly what it is too, in the midst of this calm. But again, I don't think my spiritualists are going to sit back and, you know, do this and that until anything tangible comes their way. If anything, right now, it's, you know, you're doing what's best for you so you can have a new beginning regardless of who shows up, because you know that's the only way to get out of certain energy or funks, right? So either way, it's good. Others of you, there's going to be lots of tower moments this week. And I talked about that last night. And others of you, it's not going to be smooth sailing, but it's going to be smoother than expected because of the shift of energy. Okay. All right, y'all. Look at it. Was just 333. 3 hours, 3 minutes, and 3 seconds. Once again, mind, body, and soul. So beautiful energy, guys. Really, truly is. I love you guys, and I will see you in a few hours. Hope you have a fantastic week. Enjoy the energy. Bye, guys. And don't forget to purchase your stone if you're interested. Best investment. Okay. Like literally a little purchase like that, take an action. This can heal relationships. All right. And that healing energy alone. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Maybe I had to go back. Even a little simple step by purchasing this particular stone that we talked about off and on 45 minutes for an hour, guys. Take an action in purchasing it. This is known to heal relationships. It's known to heal trauma. It's known for a lot of things. And what it does is initiate in the beginning. Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear me. Okay. So it could be, Heather, I would tell her if she ended up getting the job. I have a feeling she got the job. It's new beginnings. The energy is calm, going in certain directions, whether it ends up being karma or dharma. Like energy is moving. And this is exactly what every being on this planet needed, no matter what direction you're going in. Okay. This shift had to happen. So this is extremely positive. And again, if it's not a person, place, or thing coming into your life, it could be a thing. Okay. Doesn't necessarily have to be a person, because I got pulled right to the Shiva lingam stone. Okay. So I'm best money, $5. You know, you don't got to get the big one, or, you know, you can, I'm telling you, take action, make the purchase. It's great for trauma, healing relationships, healing yourself. It's so positive. The radiant positivity of the healing it gives off also heals other people around you. So perfect for the environment, because that came in out in yesterday's read with Earth. It's the environment, right? Great start. And that great new start is a new beginning, guys. Okay. This really is a great read. It really, truly is. There really was a shift in energy. It's going to be more traumatic for others. But as soon as they take action, you know, they come towards you or a stone or whatever it may be, it's not going to be traumatic like that. It's going to be for a karmic scenario. But when you do the right thing, it's not like that. You get to feel the bliss. You get to feel the Dharma. And you get to enjoy the new beginning. This energy obviously came to realization. This energy, something obviously clicked. Okay? So enjoy the waves, the segments, how they come in, the stages. Because this is meant to be a positive shift of any energy. We're never set up for a karmic situation. Everything's already karmic. It's what you make of it in order to get the Dhamma. Okay? So it's never setting you up for an awful new beginning ever. It's your mindset. It's the effort you put into something. It's your self-value, your self-respect. It's your authenticness, you know, vulnerability, willing to trust. It comes with a lot of things. It's great, guys. It really is great. I will see you guys later. Can I put the link where I order? Yeah, the store. I will. Yes, I want to say that was absolutely the store. It's Amazon, and I do trust this. So let me go in. Buy again. All right, I can't look that. I go on Amazon way too much. I give them my paychecks. This is brand Shiva Licorice. Shiva Licorice Shop. Is that like just a brand? Yeah, something's throwing me off. Let me go back and forth and make sure it's the same. Yeah, it goes back to brand. Let me see if it's got like the same. Yeah. Okay. How do I share this? Is there a share button on Amazon? Oh, right here, right? That's share. Message. I will send it to me. And then I will go to me. I will copy. I will go onto my YouTube. I just don't want to forget because I got a lot on my mind. Create a post. Thank you. Paste. View. Shiver stone. Let me just go out of everything and make sure it actually pops up the right way. brings you right, yep, and right to the shop. Yep. Let me just make sure. So make sure you just click on that little thing up there. Yep. All right. Yep, this is a reputable website for Amazon regarding the stone. Okay. All right. You guys are very welcome. I will see you later, Gators. Enjoy the rest of your day.